Dude, what the fuck, bro? I lose. If I can't get a fucking... Oh, thank God. I got it. I got the exec. Woo! Let's do this, boys. 100 damage. Let's go. Get fucked, kid. You're shit this game. Is it working now? No, it's still not working. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just go fuck myself. This is...
I can finally touch my toes! Let's do it.
Ooh. Yes. Let's go. Bikkurishita. Nice. This guy's getting rinsed. Get fucked, kid. You're shit. You're shit at this game. You're shit. You're garbage. You don't know how to play. You're garbage at this game. Yeah, you're garbage at this game. Oh my god. You're so bad. Oh my god. You're so bad. This is going crazy. Nice. Okay, you're gonna really just do that to me? They don't really care? Like, I'm still gonna kill you next turn. Yeah. Yeah. That's one Pokemon. You have to kill 3 of them. You're fucked. My guy, my brother in Christ. May I help you? Ooh, what's this? Professor Oak? 150, no, that's fine. Leafeon. Ooh.
Hello there, Internet. Mawa here, and I got a React Andy video for you guys today. We're going to be live reacting to the Celestial Guardians expansion trailer. This time, I'm on time. Like normally when which is very exciting. I saw Rare Candy, which is scary, exciting and scary at the same time. And I realized that the legendaries are stage 2 evolutions. I'm not familiar with these two guys. Like, I just don't know much about them, so just bear with me in that sense. I didn't play these series of games.
Damage.
Rowlet, Litten, and Poplio. Rowlet has a 60-20 vanilla, stat line distribution.
Ooh, that hurts so much.
Litten deals 30.
Ooh, that was
with
close.
Heat Tackle, while also dealing 10 damage to itself. Honestly, that's pretty impressive. Like, Litten already is very solid. Like, yeah, you're doing 10 damage to yourself, but 30 damage for 1 energy on a basic evolution as a part of a stage 2 evolution line is no joke. Like, that's really interesting. Like, Litten is like the only one that's just not vanilla out of these 3. And what? God, why am I so slow? And then there's like different versions of these. So now there's a Litten that's actually vanilla, and then Rowlet with the skill dive.
Doesn't matter.
This attack does 10 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon.
I still kill you. It's 120.
Okay, so Rowlet can hit anything for 10.
Oh no!
That's a worse version of Rotom and a far worse version of Hitmonlee. Even though you can attack the front with it as well. But it's on a basic Pokemon that's a part of a stage 2 evolution line. So I wonder if Decidueye will have any sort of interaction with damaged Pokemon. And then Poplio just sings. Another Wigglytuff, but this time with 60 HP. And an attack that can be enabled with any type of energy as well. All these are interesting for their own reasons. Okay.
GG.
These are the 2 legendaries.
Just kill yourself.
Stage 2. There's gonna be 2 packs. Can I look at this more? Okay, there we go. Solgaleo EX, 180 HP, stage 2 evolution. It evolves from I don't know what that is. If you guys can let me know in the comment section down below, like how the evolution line works with these 2. Like, are they 2 different? Like, do they stem from different Pokemon, or is it a case where like there's these legendary Pokemon and then you can evolve it into either this and the other one? I feel like that may be the case here. Rising Road, once during your turn, if this Pokemon is on your bench, you may switch it with your active Pokemon. And then Soul Breaker, this Pokemon also deals 10 damage to itself, dealing 120 damage for 2 energy. I mean, this card is just cracked. But again, it's a stage 2 evolution, right? Like, you can get crazier with stage 2 evolution designs. Because, you know, you need to find all pieces.
Like, buddy, what are
that
you trying to do? You have one Beedrill. Just trying to be
This is
cute.
very compelling. Like, right off the bat, like, this may be the very first time that we go into a set
You can't win
where
this.
they don't just drop like these busted EX basics on us, and instead they try to make a stage 2 meta.
What are you doing, bro?
Like,
100 damage. Is
will
that gonna
these
kill me?
Pokemon be able to overtake the likes of Darkrai and Giratina and Arceus? That's the question right there. This is very powerful. Like 2 energy, 120 damage is insane.
Get fucked.
180
You're shit.
HP
Get fucked.
is
You're fucking
phenomenal.
shit. Get fucked.
And
Get
the
fucked.
Rising Road ability is
You're fucking shit. Let's
exceptional
go.
because you can build this up. Basically, this is crazy because you can have like something like a Snorlax or an Onix or like something massive that with like 4 Treecross in the front. And then you build up Solgaleo in the back, and then once Solgaleo is ready, with Rising Road, you just swap them. You don't need Leaf, you don't need XP, you don't need to put energy on the front liner, you don't need any of that.
Really good.
And you bring this in, and you're dealing 120 damage for 2 energy.
That's so good.
Like, you're doing 10 damage to yourself, but
That's so
180
good.
HP makes it so that you're essentially going to be left down at 170, which allows you to survive most high-end attacks. I'm a big fan of this design already. Like, Rising Road is it's a perfect ability for a stage 2 evolution.
Huge.
It's a really, really good ability for a stage 2 evolution. And it's a steel type. We got the Alolan Meow Psychic Pokemon to your active Pokemon. So like a psychic version of Vaporeon, but more limited because you can only activate this once per turn. And you can only use one target. Vaporeon can just take the 1 energy from anything as many times as he wants. But Lunala is limited to that. It's also a stage 2 evolution. It does seem to evolve from
Alexa,
something
stop.
different.
Alexa,
That kind
stop.
of like looks the same as the one from like the lion. Lunar Blast is that
Shit.
like you can activate it immediately. You don't need like with Mars Shadow, you need to set up that energy onto it prior. With this, you can just like focus the entire game on building something else, and then bring in Oricorio and be like, hey, if you kill my Pokemon, I bring this in and I just put an energy on it and I hit you for 80 damage. Now, 80 damage is capping out at less, but that's still quite impressive. Like being able to hit something for 80 damage for 1 energy,
It's pretty good.
just like that on a basic Pokemon that doesn't require other pieces, and it's not an EX Pokemon either, is very, very strong. Will it be as powerful as Marshadow? Because a lot of times Marshadow, you really need to be able to hit them heavily with it. And this kind of like falls a little bit short in that sense. It's sacrificing power for speed. But is that the kind of thing that you want out of a card like this to begin with? I'm not sure. I actually don't think this will be as good as Marshadow, though I could be very wrong. Like maybe it doesn't hurt to just like splash this into something. But all in all, it's definitely interesting. And then Vulpix, let's see if I can read this shit. Oh my god. Call forth cold. I can't. Okay, now I can. Take a water energy from your energy zone and attach it to this Pokemon. So okay, so it just ramps. It's just like an executor, like execute, but with water, and it just like ramps water onto itself. So that means we're getting a Alolan Ninetales, which I think is a fan favorite. The Vulpix looks beautiful, to be honest. Like I love the color combination. Reminds me of like a Snow. It's like a fox version of Snow. And yeah, not much more to say about it. It's just ramping onto itself. We have to see Alolan Ninetales to see where that goes. And Alolan Marowak. I think Marowak is all right, but I called it Marowak. Marowak is pretty cool, but Alolan Marowak is definitely like a significant upgrade in my opinion. Just you know, the typing, just the vibes you get from it. Like, look at that bone with like the ghost green flames. I don't know how to label that. Let's see. It's a fire type, which makes sense because Alolan Marowak, in case you don't know, is a ghost fire type. I do know some things. Okay. 110 HP, 3 energy, burning boomerang attack. Of course, it's a coin flip attack, just like a Marowak EX. Flip 2 coins. This attack does 70 damage for each heads. If at least one of them is heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now burned. Okay, as a stage 1 evolution, 110 HP,
Pretty bad.
is used to be a lot better than it is now. Magnet Zone one-shots this if it doesn't have a giant cape. Even with a giant cape, there's no way you can survive an attack from Giratina, right? So it's definitely on the low end of the spectrum when it comes to bulk, right? It is an upgrade from like the regular Marowak that has 100 HP,
Fuck off,
but
man.
it's
I need to
it's
ramp.
not a terrible
Ramp
HP
it,
stat, but I
ramp it
think the
up,
meta
ramp it,
is
ramp it,
not
ramp it
kind
up.
to
Let's
it.
go. Let's
And
go.
it's a 3
Ramp,
energy
ramp, ramp
attacker,
it. Let's go.
right?
Fuck you.
For 3 energy, most of the time you're going to be dealing 90.
I lost this game.
I don't know if 90 is most of the time, but basically you're going to be flipping one heads and then you're going to be burning the opponent. So 90 damage for 3 energy is nothing crazy to go about. You do have the potential to high roll, which means you're going to be dealing 160 damage, which allows you to one-shot an EX Pokemon. But that's only really happening like 25% of the time. So all in all, like, the card is beautiful, but from a competitive standpoint, I don't quite see it. The fact that it's just 3 energy is really holding it back. Because Marowak EX just hits harder and does so for like 2 energy. I mean, yeah, you don't get the burn effect, right? Like that is this technically is capping out, but it's asking 1 more energy out of you. It has significantly less bulk than Marowak EX does. I understand Marowak EX is an EX Pokemon, but still, it's just I'm gonna brew with it. Don't get me wrong. Like I am gonna try it, but definitely doesn't feel very competitive at first glance. Like it's hard to see it like really thrive in the meta, to be honest. And now we see, okay, now this is the hype part. Okay, there's a lot. We got like these items. There's a bunch of supporters. Let's take it 1 card at a time. Run 'em decks. Look at the top card of your deck. Then you may shuffle your deck. Interesting. So it's like it's kind of like an upgrade from Pokedex. It's just it could be like I could see this card in decks that go all in on a specific combo and like really need to find a specific card. If they find a specific card early, like they really snowball, right? So in specific builds like that, I can see this card being played, but in the vast majority of decks, it's just not going to see play. But it's nice to have that tool for more, you know, more like fun combo-based decks that want to find very specific pieces as early as possible. I could see myself running Rotom decks there. Rare Candy. This is a card that I, you know, ever since I started.
Let's get started with the deck. Then you have a shuffle. Oh, it's item card.
Before we got Pokemon Communication, and stage 2s were just like very inconsistent. I was asking for like a way to make them more consistent, and a lot of people were suggesting, "Oh, Rare Candy from the Pokemon trading card game." But a lot of people then said that it would be like really broken.
Fuck you, fucking bitch, fucking pussy.
Pokemon Pocket. Let's take a look. Choose one of your basic Pokemon in play. If you have a stage 2 card in your, it's the same thing. Oh my god, it's the same thing. If you have a stage 2 card in your hand that evolves from that Pokemon, put that card onto the basic Pokemon to evolve it, skipping the stage 1. You can't use this card during your first turn or on a basic Pokemon that was put into play this turn. Isn't this just the same? Oh my god, isn't this just, this is crazy. This card changes everything. This card flips Pokemon Pocket on its head. Are you kidding? They actually did it. They actually, oh my god, the madman. Oh my god. This is nuts.
I lose this game.
Card is
it's over.
Nuts. Like this card.
I fucked that up.
Imagine playing a Bulbasaur turn 1, and then you know the turn passes, the next turn, and then you drop Rare Candy, and you evolve into a Venusaur. I mean, maybe not the greatest example because Venusaur needs 3 energy to attack, but you know, like you can do this with anything. With Greninja. With Greninja, dude. Oh my! Stage 2 evolution's got a massive buff. Massive buff, which aligns with the fact that we're getting the legendary stage 2s, right? Oh, this is the game as we know it is just no, you don't understand. Like this card just completely dunks on like Pokemon Pocket as we know it is no longer like now all of a sudden like stage 2 evolutions. It's just so much. It's really hard for me to just like start visualizing like I have to go over every single stage 2 evolution line and be like how much do I benefit from just like accelerating the evolution onto this? Like there's just so many cases where all of a sudden like Pokemon who would not be deemed viable are potentially really good. Holy crap, man.
Golem. Bring Golem back.
That's
huge. Massive. Fucking massive cock.
I have no words. Like I'm shocked that they actually did this. I have no idea what the actual like consequences of releasing this card are gonna be.
That's bad.
But yeah, no, this is
Dude.
this is gonna change the metagame to a degree that I don't think we have witnessed up until now. Like,
Holy, this is so
really,
funny.
really that crazy, guys. This is a massive, massive deal. My brain is just kind of like fried at this point because there's so many stage 2s that I'm just like, oh my god.
Okay. I'll put one EV out.
Oh my god.
Okay, that's fine. I'd rather him hit
With
me.
Pokemon Communication, and now this. Like I thought Rare Candy was never happening because we got Pokemon Communication, which seems like a more responsible way of enhancing Stage 2 consistencies. But it turned out Pokemon Communication was better for Stage 1 decks. Because after you reach a certain amount of cards in the deck, like once you reach like 10 total Pokemon in your deck, then Pokemon Communication becomes very inaccurate. Right? 7 or 8 Pokemon is the perfect number for Pokemon Communication. But now it just doesn't matter. Like now we have rare. Oh my god, man! Like this is what like most people are should be talking about. This card is holy. Oh my goodness.
Since of yesterday.
Oh god, I clicked on it. Wait, God, I'm slow. Okay. Eileen, I don't know who she is. Put one of your normal Pokemon that has damage on it into your hand.
Whoa!
So like a Koga, but for any normal type Pokemon.
That's
That's
good.
super cool.
That's good.
Like, that is really, really cool. And could potentially be even more cool if we get some interesting normal basic types to work with. But I'm a big fan of these sort of cards that just like essentially heal the Pokemon. Like you sacrifice a little bit of momentum, but you also prevent your opponent from gaining a point and leaving that Pokemon vulnerable to Cyrus. And with normal types, like what could these be combined with like what we have now? Like we have stuff like Kangaskhan, like bouncing back Kangaskhan could be interesting. Bouncing back Snorlax feels detrimental unless you're just not putting any energy onto that Snorlax and building up something in the back. Then it could be really good, actually. Oh, Snorlax, it could be like that 140 bulk. And then maybe building up a Snorlax in the back and then like making it more consistent. Like okay, I like this. Lana and Kiawe. I assume water and fire. You can use this card only if you have Araquanid in play. I do know what that Pokemon is. It's a bug, water type. It has an ability that it has a very strong like liquidation attack.
120.
Like
100.
I've seen it a lot
120.
in Pokemon Showdown, basically.
140.
So we know we're getting that guy.
He's gonna hit me.
I assume it'll be water type.
80
It
damage.
could also be grass type.
Or, hold on, hear me out. Or I swap out my Leafeon. I think I'd rather hit him a Leafeon, dude. He's not gonna kill me no matter what. He's an idiot who does that. I'm gonna hit him. Yeah.
Type 2, but I think it makes more sense for it to be a water type in Pokemon Pocket. Switch in one of your opponent's bench Pokemon to the active slot. Interesting.
Choose one of your low Marowak as opposed to what?
So with Arachnid,
Use one of your opponent's bench Pokemon.
this is just basically like it's like a leaf, really. It's quite simply a leaf, but it's more powerful than a leaf.
Wait, you can use this card if you have only switch it one of your opponents.
Because no matter what the retreat cost of maybe Arachnid has like a very high retreat cost, and it's meant to pair with this card that can just like swap it out for something else. And by having a very high retreat cost, Arachnid may have like other traits that are like significantly above average because it has, you know, cards always like pay a price for the good stuff they got going on for them and have something else.
Woo! UB3! Woo!
And Arachnid may be a
hour,
pretty
see
strong
what
card
happens.
that just has this massive retreat cost and Lana is there to nullify it. That's my prediction.
Let's see.
Kiawe, choose one of your loaded Marowak or Turtonator. I don't know who Turtonator is. Take 2 energy from your energy zone and attach it to that Pokemon. Your turn ends. Okay.
Hey yo 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 hey yo. Let's go. What's up? What's up? Hey, what's up, everybody?
Remember what I said about Alolan Marowak? Never mind. Never mind. You get to ram 2 energy onto it with a trainer card, but your turn ends. You can't attack within that turn. But you could build it up in the back, play Kiawe, and then the next turn bring it in and start attacking. Okay, I'm excited that because it felt kind of like unplayable to a degree. I thought maybe Marowak was just gonna be like pure filler, but all right, I'm surprised. I'm pleasantly surprised. And we got so many. Acerola, Mallow, and Sophocles. Are all these like? I assume these are all Sun and Moon gym
I
leaders.
just lose
I'm gonna go ahead and take that guess.
a
We got
bunch.
the grass type here. Heal all
Oh, no.
damage from one of your Shinotic or
Nice, 6-1.
Sarina. If you do,
Oh shit.
discard all energy from that Pokemon.
Solo da you likey. I like
Shinotic
it. I
is
can't be
the 2 energy sleeper, right?
Can't.
Maybe we get a new version of it.
No, I can't.
I mean, that's a price to pay.
Hi. Hi.
In what decks do you play this when you already have stuff like Erica that doesn't discard all energy from that Pokemon? Until I see like what these Pokemon actually do, how they function, how much energy they need to attack, I
80.
can't really properly evaluate this card, but it just feels like a strictly worse version of Erica, really. But maybe in some deck where you're running that and Erica. I'm not very
Do I want to hit him?
this one, to be honest.
Because if I can hit him, I lose my. I don't need to hit him. No, don't need to hit him. I will end my turn. Nope.
I can't read Sophocles, man. Can I? Is there a way for? Why do they do this, bro? Why do they? No. Why did like? See, why do they? This is something like really annoying about Pokemon Pocket like trailers. Like they deliberately hide the information. It just like forced me to like do this shit. Choose one of your Palossand or Mimikyu. I do know who Mimikyu is. I don't know who Palossand is. There's so many Pokemon from this generation, but I'm actually not familiar. That has damage on it. Move 40 of its damage to your opponent's active. What?
Whoa.
What?
That's crazy.
Wait.
60. Yeah, sorry, it's not a big deal.
Wait. Okay, this
Yeah.
card is fire.
Yeah, it's huge.
Up to 40 damage. You can take that, heal it, and pass it over to what?
You
That
lose.
is broken.
It's
That
120.
is so good.
Why would he do
That's
that?
like 80 damage. Potentially up to 80 damage. So, oh my god.
You just wasted your turn.
Dude,
Idiot.
Okay, I'm super intrigued by this card. I didn't see what Palossand and Mimikyu are like, right? Hopefully they're not terrible because I got a feeling the cards are gonna be pretty underwhelming if they get to pair with this thing. Oh my god.
Boom, boom.
That is scary. That is very powerful. Can I read this guy? Oh my god. Oh, this is gonna be so difficult. Is there any moment where they they just keep hiding it more and more?
40 damage is a
I
lot
have to
more.
catch it at the very beginning.
That's 40 more damage.
During this
80
turn,
is
okay, so during this
100. No.
turn,
That's
and
another
here's your
100.
opponent's active Pokemon,
Wait.
okay?
This is 40 for me. It's fine.
During this turn, attacks used
Under
by
40.
your Alolan Kavolt or Togedemaru do plus 30 damage. So a Blaine version. A Blaine version for whatever these assholes are. Volcavolt?
These assholes.
Volcavolt, right? And
That's funny.
Togedemaru.
Togedemaru.
I'm not familiar with these.
Togedemaru.
But basically a plus 30 damage boost, like a Blaine version for them. You know, in order to properly evaluate it, we have to see those Pokemon and see how well they hit.
I could.
I think we're getting a full trainer, full gym leader set here. And
Nice.
Why? That was really fast. Heal 60 damage from
He is
one
done.
of your stage
Fuck, I fucked up.
2 Pokemon.
Damn it, I fucked up. He is done. Ah, Sheep Articusaur.
Oh.
Oi.
Venusaur.
Yeah, I fucked up.
I'm biased.
I gave him the Dawn,
I'm
bro.
definitely biased, but the effect. that you can play Erica and Lily with Venusaur is very exciting.
Oof.
Um,
Oof. You won
yeah,
this game.
I mean that's I love
All
it.
because it's Dawn.
I think it's
I so
about
good.
damn
I
time
so hate.
we got cards that function with stage 2 evolutions. What I'm really excited about this set is the overlying
Ooh.
theme. April 30th, we get it. Less than a week from now, ladies and gentlemen. What I really like about this expansion, from what I you know, the peak of the iceberg,
You.
so to speak,
So
is that
seductive.
it's just centered around enhancing stage 2 evolutions. How many times have we, like, at this point, Pokemon Pocket is essentially like basic EX piles the game. Like, eventually, every time a meta develops, it always revolves around basic Pokemon, which I personally find to be a boring aspect of Pokemon Pocket, but a natural occurrence, really, given the design, the core design of the game. Basic EX Pokemon just offer so many advantages. You have more space in your deck to put other cards, and you are more consistent as a deck because you don't need to draw other pieces to complete them. So they are just naturally, inherently better in the game
Okay,
than
I will
stage 2 evolutions
I
are
will
for the
lose
most
this game.
part.
That's fine.
So it does get a little bit dull when it's like back-to-back expansion. It's always like, oh, we have a Celebi meta. Oh, we have an
Hey.
Arceus Dialga meta. Now we have a
Woo!
Giratina Darkrai. Like it's
Woo!
always
Dunk.
just like basic piles,
It's nothing.
basic piles.
No
People
one's
are always
watching.
trying to figure out like
No, not
what's
a
the
single.
best basic pile. This expansion
Not a
could
single
really
fucking
change
person.
things because we're getting a lot of very efficient support for stage 2 evolutions. Rare
Wait,
Candy
what?
is the card to be talking about, though.
We looked at.
Rare Candy is scary. It is definitely scary because it just seems incredibly
Really?
powerful. And the kind of card that's just going to change the game as we know it, really. Especially like in a game like Pokemon Pocket.
Okay, I think I'm gonna swap to the other channel. Yeah, no one's watching.